Okay, y'all, so we're going to get started on segment two. Um, Now I'm going to look into the supposed adopted parents, okay, that I was told were my real parents, guys, okay? So you may resonate with this portion as well. Y'all don't get distracted by this phone because I've had to re record this so many freaking times. They were messing with this device, hacking it earlier, y'all, okay? I could have had this done a long time ago, but um, they were messing with the device, guys, okay? So I'm like recording it on here at the same time I'm recording it on here. That way, if I had to transfer it, then I won't have to repeat myself over again, okay? So yeah, y'all don't get distracted by this, okay, guys? So we're going to start off here with the woman who I was told was my mother, who is the adopted mother, okay? The mother that is not my real mother, guys, okay? So we start off here with the Five of Swords, the Death card, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, okay? Now, I want to say this. I have seen some pictures, if y'all remember from segment one, when I said that when I was younger, I found it very interesting that nobody had pictures of me when I was young, before I was school age, or what have you. And I found that like very interesting, or what have you. But I have this the woman that's supposed to be my mother that's really not my mother. I have seen pictures of her when she was way younger. Okay, now I do believe that she was pregnant as a teen. Something happened to that child. That child died, or she killed that child, or something. Something happened to that child, and I was replaced with that child that she lost. Okay, I just want to say that because see, I was around when she got pregnant with her other two kids. Okay, um but and like before she had them, there's like a 6 year difference or what have you. um I would have technically, like, if these were my real parents, I would have been the only child for like 6 years. Well, when it comes to the woman who is supposed to be my mother that really isn't my mother, I would have been the only child for 6 years before she had her other child, okay? And I swear to God, I feel like this was purposely the fuck done. I feel like she got pregnant when she got pregnant, on the hell purpose or what have you. And I just really feel like it was on purpose, okay? Because not only in the symbolism is fucking everywhere in the shit, y'all, okay? Because my birthday is March 6th, okay? That makes me a Pisces, right? So when she had her first child, the other child or whatever, the first one that she had, um, that child was born in March too. But she literally, I don't even understand why she couldn't have waited a whole fucking day. Her ass is supposed to be an Aries, okay? But she had to be born on the last day of fucking Pisces. She was born on March 20th, okay? So, I'm born 3/6. She born 3/20. Okay, technically makes both of us Pisces. I feel like this woman did this out of spite, like on fucking purpose. Okay, because like the shit has like irritated me for like ever. It was like stupid. Okay, but like interestingly enough, after she was born, I was shipped away. This is how I know that. Like I was like 6 when she was born, so I would have been 6 years old. Um, when she was born, because like I said, we're 6 years apart, okay? um and so the year that she was born, I had just turned 6. And she she was born and before she was even born, I was shipped off or what have you from Cheyenne, Wyoming, because her dad was in the military at the time, and he was stationed in Cheyenne, Wyoming. So we were staying living on base in Cheyenne, Wyoming at that time. But after she was born, I was shipped the fuck off, okay? And just, yeah, trafficked or what have you guys. But I said that to say that I did see pictures of her when she was younger, like seemed like a teenage or something like that, where she was pregnant or something. Something happened to that child. Either she did something to that child, or something happened where she lost that child in some type of way. I don't know if she didn't want it, she killed it, or she, she's always been dominant and aggressive and a fighter and shit. She even fight men and shit like that or what have you. So, anything could have, and then not to mention, she was young. She was a fucking teenager. You know what I'm saying? So, something was done to that child, okay? And I was replaced. I ended up being replaced by that child that she lost. The child that she was pregnant with when she was a fucking teen was not the fuck me. Okay? It wasn't. Okay? So we got the Five of Swords here. The Death card here. Page of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, okay? And I'm telling you this because the Five of Swords can also speak about fights, like fights, arguments, disagreements, misunderstandings, but it speaks of conflict here, okay? And this deck here is very interesting because if you look very closely, this man here, he's got one sword in his hand, and then there's like this leopard that's laying on the ground. Like this person, the other four swords is in this person. But if you look over here across the field here, you see this lion here, okay, which is like Leo energy, okay, that is giving me that fire sign type of energy. But if you look over here, there's two white officers, police officers, and there's a black man in the middle that's in handcuffs, okay, and this person is being arrested. There was some type of conflict, some type of defeat, some type of fight or of some kind that happened that led to a death here, okay. I feel like she was in some type of fight. She was a part of some type of fight that caused the death of someone. Or this could be the death of her child here. Now, the interesting thing is she may have been pregnant around the same time that my real mother was pregnant or something like that or what have you. And the babies were switched out because this Page of Cups here is in the reverse. Something happened to this child here. You understand what I'm saying? So some type of conflict, some type of defeat, abuse, hostility, something here caused the death of this child here. This page of Cups in the reverse here, okay? And I feel like I was replaced with that child here, okay? Because then you have the Eight of Pentacles and you have the Three of Pentacles. After this conflict happened, and it resulted in a death of this Page of Cups child here. The woman that's supposed to be my mother that really isn't I'm just calling her the adopted mother. The Eight of Pentacles is the money one makes from the work that they do. She was paid to do some type of a job here. Okay? And the Three of Pentacles talks about collaborations. It talks about contractual agreements here. Okay? She was paid to do some type of a job. She collaborated with a group of other people for the purposes of money here. Some type of binding contractual agreement of some kind took place with that Eight of Pentacles, that Three of Pentacles energy here. I feel like this is when these contracts, was brought in to like have her play this role as my mother, okay? Type of energy here, okay? I'm seeing the Hierophant here, the Magician, the Ten of Swords, the World, Hold on, y'all. Just a minute. I'm also seeing the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Lovers. Okay? So whatever this conflict, this defeat, this hostility, this abusive type of situation here, it had to do with this Hierophant here. Whatever this fight, this argument, this disagreement, this misunderstanding, this conflict here, it had to do with this Hierophant here, okay? Was my adopted... some type of conflict was because of this person that's in this Hierophant energy. Somebody that's in power, somebody that's in authority, somebody with some type of leadership, rulership. A Hierophant sometimes is even seen as a religious leader of some kind, or something like that. If this person is not a religious leader, they have some type of leadership position, some type of position of power or authority or leadership of some kind. Spirit is saying, guys, okay? Hold on, let me see how this is going here. Okay, because something is off with these cards here. This Hierophant here could also be a warlock here with this magician here, coupled with this magician energy here. Whoever this Hierophant is was also like a sorcerer or a high-ranking warlock or something like that, okay? There was some type of betrayal, some type of disloyalty, some type of sabotage of some kind, some type of backstabbing energy, a fatal ending of some kind here, okay? Because this Ten of Swords is coupled with this World card here, which speaks of completions and endings, okay? Something going full cycle, something coming to an end for something new to begin here, okay? I'm also seeing the Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers here, okay? So this Hierophant, this person in power, authority, leadership, rulership, was a part of some type of betrayal, okay? And something that had to do with a large amount of money here, okay? And this is tied to some type of lover's situation here, Spirit is saying, okay? This death, to clarify the death, I'm seeing how I did this now. I'm trying to figure out how I put these cards out here. I'm seeing the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So there was a death that occurred, okay? There was some type of heartache or heartbreak or sadness, sorrow, misery, or pain, anguish, maybe due to some type of third-party situation. The Five of Wands tells you that there was some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition, maybe even retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. Somebody got injured or hurt at some type of party or gathering or get-together in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And this is how this death occurred here. Okay, and it's interesting because these cards are so interesting. It's interesting because the person that I'm talking about, the adopted mother, she's a fire sign. I don't know how well y'all can see this card here, but this woman is standing here. And she's got this bowl in her hand, but it's blazing with fire here. And in the other hand, she's got this little skull, okay? Like a baby skull here. And all these people are standing around looking or whatever. Like this was the death of a child that occurred here, okay? She got into some type of fight with somebody, and it resulted in her losing this child here, okay? She could have been fighting. This could have been due to some type of heartache or heartbreak over a third-party situation, okay? But there was some type of jealousy and competition here, okay? And like I said, somebody with the Four of Swords here, somebody got hurt, got injured, okay, was in the need of recovery, healing, or hospitalization, okay? This happened at a party, a gathering, a get-together, a celebration of some kind here, okay? So to clarify the Page of Cups in the reverse, we have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that's my real mother's energy there, that Knight of Pentacles here, okay? But we have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, The Two of Wands, Justice. Okay. So there was some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations, stress, overwhelm, imbalanced situation as it relates to this Page of Cups in the reverse, this child water sign here, okay? Some type of burdens or hardships that this Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Well, I feel like this is like my real mother here, okay? Because it's very interesting here. It's like, I feel like I feel like she could have been pregnant at the same time that my real mother was pregnant, but she lost her child. Something happened to her child, okay? She lost her child. The adopted mother lost her child. And it's like my real mother, I was stolen from her. And then like, there was an agreement, a contract made for the adopted mother, her family, to act as my family. They were paid to do this here, okay? Because these burdens, hardships, or problematic situations, it was in the family here. Something with the family here. Because you got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups here, okay? The Two of Wands speaks of some type of decision being made here pertaining to this Knight of Pentacles here, okay? This decision had to do something with the government, with the law, with justice being here, or somebody who works for the government or the law, or what have you here. Okay? Whether that be my real father, or that has to do with, you know, the actual government, like persons in power or authority here. Okay? To clarify the Eight of Pentacles, we get the Six of Cups, Judgment, and the Empress here. Okay? So the Six of Cups talks about the past, okay? Something that happened in the past, okay? Nostalgia, memories, or what have you. So in the past, there was a judgment that was made, a decision that was made, action that was taken by this Empress here. This Empress is the mother, would be my adopted grandmother, okay? Because like I told you, the adopted mother, the person that I was told was my real mother, that I now know it was an adopted mother. She would have only been 16 when I was born. You understand what I'm saying? So technically, she would have still been seen as a minor. So her mother is the one who made a decision. So it was basically my adopted mother's mother and my adopted father's mother who entered into some type of contract with the satanic powers that be, with the government, with my real father, and was paid money to play this role, to act like they were my real family, and to cover up what actually went on, and with my real mother, okay, from the abuse, neglect, the murder of my real mother, the theft of me, and everything. Okay. When I clarify the Three of Pentacles, I get the Emperor, the King of Wands. That's my real father. This Emperor, King of Wands is my real father with the star here. He was a celebrity. That's somebody who's a celebrity, who's very popular, who's well known. I told you he's a wealthy man. He's a King of Wands. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And the Emperor tells you he has some type of power or authority. He is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So this contractual agreement, this binding contract that they made, it was between them. The adopted grandmother, the adopted mother, her mother, the adopted grandmothers of the adopted parents, okay? And him and the government. They're the ones who who was in contract with one another. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is about. These people were paid to play the role of my family, to act like they were my family. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, the devil. The devil is in the details of this situation here, okay? This was a toxic, evil, wicked, sinister, demonic ass situation. All these people they sold to the devil, they are chained to the devil. The devil is about greed and materialism, possessiveness, control, manipulation. The devil is about restrictions, addictions, obsessions, narcissism, sex, sexualities, lust, temptations, desire, all these things, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, toxicity here. Because of this devil energy, these people sold their soul to the devil. That's why they chained to the devil right now. That's why they still in the satanic powers that be pocket right the fuck now. They are still under binding fucking contract. That's the reason why they are all turned on me. There's extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions about all the lies and the deceptions, the trickery, the theft, the abduction of me. Look at these men sitting around this round table here. Okay? You even see this lion here. Look at this lion on this car here. And you see this little child here. This down here by the water. Yet again. They tried to drown me when I was a child. Tower here. Chaos, tragedy, upheaval. 5 of Cups, sadness, loss, disappointment, regret. Okay? Yeah. Fire sign energy again here. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. 8 of Swords. Stuck, trapped, restricted, unable to move or get out of the situation. Queen of Swords. This would have been the adopted the other grandmother. Okay? And it's interesting. If you look down here, this Queen of Swords, she's sitting up here on this seat here. Okay? But if you look down here, there's a feminine energy down here. Okay? And she's pregnant. Okay? 2 of Pentacles is sitting in behind that. These people chained to the devil. This was a toxic, demonic ass situation, guys. Okay? So y'all may resonate with something like this. This is the energy from the adopted mother here, okay? Like I said, there was some type of conflict, defeat, hostility in a situation that led to a death, okay? Of her child, but also, you know, here I was as well. This Page of Cups is in the reverse. It's in the reverse because her child died. The child that she was pregnant with died. And it's like I was replaced with that child here, okay? And she was paid for, like, there was some type of job that these people were paid for or to do, okay? And some type of collaboration, some type of contractual agreement here, okay? Spirit, give me clear and accurate messages about the adopted mother. So we have jealousy here, okay? Whatever this conflict, this defeat, this hostility, this was all stemming from jealousy here, okay? We got family on death here. Page of Cups in the reverse, hidden. So I was hidden, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Secret. She was paid, they were paid to keep me hidden, to keep me secret. That was the job that they were paid to do. 3 of Pentacles, Spirit. 3 of Pentacles. Grandparent. So I told you it was the grandparents that entered into this contract, because you have to understand, even the people that I'm talking about, they were all underage. Okay? Even the adopted parents were underage. Okay? My real mother was underage. My real father was older. Okay? Of age, like the grandparents. Do you understand what I'm saying? The adopted grandparents, these grandparents came together here and they entered into this contract. They signed some type of binding contract for money. Yeah. This was fraud. There was fraud that was committed, Spirit is saying. Okay? There was an affair that took place. Some type of affair occurred. Okay? That's what led to the death of the adopted mother's real child, the child that she was pregnant with. She got into some type of fight with somebody. And like I said, there was some type of heartache or heartbreak, like somebody could have been cheating or something, like there was a third party situation, okay? And what the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands is about. Third party situations, heartache or heartbreak from that, and there ended up being jealousy and competition and shit. Somebody ended up getting hurt at a party here over an affair, okay? And that's how a death occurred. That's how there was a death that occurred, okay? Yeah. And I was trapped. I was trapped. This card says trapped. This is clarifying the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands, Justice here, and also the Page of Cups in the reverse. Trapped. Spirit, clarify. Somebody is in regret for something or about something. I'm seeing missing here. They were paid to do a job to keep a secret, to keep me missing, to make me go missing or something like that, Spirit is saying. For somebody to go missing. Spirit, what else is going on here? I'm seeing child here. Okay? Trapped, missing child. They were paid to, I was trapped and a missing child, Spirit is saying. Hidden, trapped, missing child. And this is what they were paid to do. Look, celebrity. Again. Spirit, what else? Got revenge here. Motel, hotel, some type of revenge went down at some type of motel or hotel, or I also seen neighborhood and home here. So whether this is some type of house party or something went down at a motel or a hotel or something like that, or what have you. Yeah, some type of revenge took place. Yeah. I'm seeing caregiver here. So these individuals, they entered this contract as like they were paid to do this job, to keep this secret, to be a secret caregivers. I have a trapped, missing child. Me. Okay? Spirit, any other messages? Somebody's in regret. Somebody is in regret about a crime of passion that took place. Yeah, homicide, fire. I also see in mind control and abuse. So I was put under mind control. I was abused and neglected as well. So these people were paid to do a job. They entered in some type of binding contract to keep me, to keep this secret, to keep me hidden. This trapped, missing child. And I was placed under mind control. Abused and neglected. Okay? Yeah. Seeing tunnels. Tunnel, home, alive, perversion, fire. Somebody had a tunnel in their home, under their home. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages about the adopted mother or any other people involved? We got greed and male here. Okay, so this is sitting here with celebrity, with the emperor, the king of wands, and the star here. So this person could have been, you know, greedy. Could be a greedy masculine, or you know, it could be a lot of greedy individuals involved. Seem like these motherfuckers is willing to do any damn thing for money. Yeah. That's what's going on here, though, y'all. Okay. That was neighborhood that just fell on the floor. Death. Burial. Yeah. I'm also seeing home or party. So this party, whatever this party that took place where something had went down or whatever, something could have been like a house party in the neighborhood, like a something as well. Female, drugs, poisons, life insurance, clean up, organized crime, money. Yeah. This was a setup, y'all. Okay. So, y'all may resonate with that, okay? If y'all feel like the person that you grew up believing that you was your mother, that really isn't your mother, was the adopted mother, okay? Some of the situation you may resonate with as it relates to that person, guys, okay? So, the next, we're going to get into... my adopted father. This was the adopted mother. This was the person that they told me was my mother that really wasn't my mother. Now we're going to look at the person that they told me was my father that really isn't my father. Okay? Okay, guys. So we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Coins, the Seven of Swords, Justice, and the Three of Coins here, okay? So straight up, in the past, guys, as it relates to my adopted father, the person that they told me was my father, in the past, he was also paid to do some type of jobs. The Eight of Pentacles, like, again, speaks of the money one makes from the work that they do. Some type of work, some type of job, something here, okay? In the past, and the Six of Cups speaks of the past, okay? So in the past, he was paid to do some type of job here, okay? He was paid some type of money to do some type of job and to lie about something, or steal something, lie about something and steal or take something, okay? This could be even tied into the abduction of me here, okay? He could have literally been paid to take me, to abduct me, to steal me here, or something like that, or what have you. Or either this is him being paid to lie, because next to this is justice here, okay? Whatever because the Seven of Swords is about lying, cheating, stealing, betrayals, disloyalty, sneaking and creeping around, is somebody trying to get away with something. With justice being here, this is authority, this is government, this is power, okay? Justice speaks to a lot of different things. So the justice could literally be any branch of government, any person in power, from the courts to, like I said, any branch of government or what have you. So we know we're dealing with the justice system here, somebody who works for the government or justice system here, okay? Which brings us to the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, once again, you see how some of the same energy keeps coming up with each of these people. This Three of Pentacles keeps coming out for everybody. This lets you know that there was a collaboration amongst a group of individuals. This collaboration included a contractual agreement that was made. These people got in a binding contract, signed a contract. This was the agreement for them to get some type of money, okay? This is tied to persons in power, authority, or whatever. I feel like justice keep coming up and out as well, because there are persons in power in a government that's involved. But my real father, I told you, he there's energy that keeps on coming out on him with ties to like both the government and the industry. Okay? A large amount of wealth, celebrity status, official person status, or what have you here, okay? But in the past, there was some type of money that was paid to my adoptive father to do some type of job or to lie about something. Or maybe even steal or take something here. As it relates to the government here, or this person in power here that work for the justice system or something, because of this contract, because of this binding contract here, Spirit is saying, guys, okay? So when I clarify the Six of Cups, what happened in the past, okay? What are these past memories? I get the Empress, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Now, remember when I told you, even my adopted parents are teenagers, were teenagers at the time when I was born, okay? Just like my real mother, okay? She was taken out to cover up, you know what I'm saying, the abuse that had been going on, the pregnancy, like everything. You know what I'm saying? And they took me, they kidnapped me, hid me, and like that bring a whole bunch of other problems. But they wanted to kill off the source. This all these people is tied to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all to understand what's going on here. But I keep specifying the fact that from my real mother to the two adopted parents, they were all very young at the time when this went on. So you need to understand that anything that they had a hand in or partook in, their mothers had to agree with the setup. You understand what I'm saying? Their mothers had to agree to it and then tell them, yeah, you gonna do this, we gonna do that type of thing. That's why I keep reiterating how old they were and what is actually happening here. And this is also the reason why you keep on seeing, if you notice, the only emperor energy that is coming out here is when it make reference to my real father or persons in government and power or authority. Okay, I feel like the emperor is only come out here when making reference to my real father. If you notice, every time you see the empress energy come out here, well, especially since we are now on the adopted parents, when it comes to things in the past, it's referring to their parents making decisions. Because this is what this is saying. The Empress with the Two of Swords, with the Nine of Swords, this mother went to the crossroads, saw a soul, made some type of decision here. Okay? Because of some type of mental conflict, stress, worry, depression, anxiety here, okay? This person here could even be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? This happened in the past here. There was some type of decision that was made. Either she made this decision or this was some type of legal decision or legal matter that was made here, okay? That's also the reason why we keep seeing the Justice card too, because besides my real father being persons with connections and in power and authority and different things, this person also was in connection and collaborations with other persons high up in power and authority who has a hand in this as well, because the government knows about this. Facilitated in covering it up and even trafficking me, okay? It's the point I'm making here, okay? So in the past, my adopted father, his mother made some type of decision, or some type of decision was made for her that she went along with, okay? And this was all because there was a whole lot of mental conflict, stress, worry, depression, anxiety over this situation in the past, right? Hold on, guys. I tried to pick up the whole thing, but hopefully I didn't mess this up. Let's see. Okay, so when I clarify the 8 of coins, I get the 5 of wands, the page of coins. Again, that's my mother's energy. The earth energy you see coming out here is my real mother. Do you see how she keeps flip-flopping? Do you see how she keeps only coming out as either the page of coins or the knight of coins? She was very young as well, okay? She was young at the time, okay? But, well. So, the 5 of wands is all about jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition of some kind. It can even speak to retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge here, okay? On this earth sign here. And it has to do with this devil energy here. Now, I told you the devil can speak of perversion, lust, temptation, sex, sexuality, desires, evil, wicked, sinister, toxic things, temptations, and a multitude of other things here, okay? So there was some type of jealousy, envy, or competition as it relates to this, as it relates to my real mother here, okay? This coming out here is the page of coins, okay? Because of this devil energy here, okay? So this was what my adopted father was paid to do some type of, was paid to do some type of job as it relates to this situation here. And it had to do with some type of jealousy and some type of competition about this situation of my real mother and her being pregnant and who she was pregnant by and everything that was going on. So when I clarify the 7 of knives here, we get the 10 of swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 5 of cups. The 10 of Swords, it speaks of ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings. It's cruelty, it's brutality, it's okay. And the Queen of Swords here is very interesting because my adopted father, he's an Aquarius, but his mother is also air sign. Okay, she's either Libra or Gemini, but he's an Aquarius. Okay. Which is likely the reason why a lot of swords energy is coming out here as well. So there was this ultimate betrayal was because of this Queen of Swords here. This betrayal, this disloyalty, this sabotage was because of this Queen of Swords, which brings us back to what happened in the past. Remember how we clarified and there was the Empress and the 2 of Swords. This Empress, this mother, his mother, made this, went to the crossroads and made this careless, reckless, blind decision. Because there was mental conflict, jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition about my real mother and who she was pregnant by and what was going on because of this devil toxic energy, right? This is the reason why they wanted her dead. This is the reason why the decision was made to sacrifice her and do what they did to me. This was ultimate betrayal here by this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which is what led to this 5 of Cups, sadness, loss, disappointment, regret, okay? So the lying, the trickery, the thievery, the deception, the manipulation, like all of that here is because of this ultimate betrayal, this air sign here, which led to the sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, okay? When I clarify justice, I get death, Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords here. So somebody in power, authority, somebody who in justice, works for justice, works for the government, okay, is the reason that this death occurred of my real mother. Remember I told you she was sacrificed, and it's because of the truth. It's because it was to cover up some type of truth or clarity, awareness, or insight. It's because there was some type of gossip or rumors that was going around, okay? I feel like some type of gossip or rumors was going around about the fact that she was pregnant, who she was pregnant by, and so forth, and they wanted to shut her up. She was sacrificed. Okay, because the Page of Swords is cutthroat, is ruthless, but it's gossip, it's rumors, it's backbiting, backstabbing, heard it through the grapevine type of energy. It can even be stalking, harassment, surveillance, and some more shit. Okay, but somebody's death, this death that occurred was because of some type of truth or clarity, awareness, or insight getting out. Okay, due to some type of gossip or rumors here. Okay. When I clarify the Three of Pentacles, I get the Page of Cups. That would have been me at the time. The Chariot, I was trafficked. You see how the same energy is coming up, coming out in the Tower here, okay? So as a child, I was trafficked, and like for a period of time, there was things that was going on. We're going to get into that in the other segment here, okay? But the Tower, it speaks of chaos, tragedy, problematic situations, disruptions, destructions. It could literally be murder, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deception, disruptions, but it's chaos nonetheless. The Tower happens like all of a sudden out the blue. It's like a revelation, okay, of something tragic occurring here. So while I was being trafficked, there was a Tower moment that happened, okay? I believe this is when Isabella got injured or what have you, because I ended up back with these people here. Okay, you see the Three of Pentacles here. This contract, the Three of Pentacles talks about the collaboration of these people. It talks about this contract agreement here. Okay, y'all need to understand that, like, when my real mother was killed, I was stolen, I was taken, I was trafficked, sold, you know, used, which is going to come out in the other reading, guys, okay, for a period of time. And there was something that happened, that occurred while I was being trafficked, while I was being used and abused or what have you, that altered the situation, and I ended up back with these people, around these people, but I was still kept hidden. I was still like never told the truth, kept hidden, lied to. This is where all the mind control and, you know, the mind control, the abuse, neglect, all this other kind of shit, okay? Because y'all have to understand, the mind control that they had me under was not only like, it was for more than one thing, but it was to suppress my memories from things that I have seen, okay? Where I was trafficked to, the wealthy people, I'm gonna say, that I was around, how I was abused by them, other children that I seen that was murdered, and different things. That was the reason for the mind control. Okay, well, the mind control is also for manipulation, how so they can use you the way they want you to, and train you in different ways or whatever. But like, the mind control is in the midst of the abuse and the neglect and different things like that or whatever. But then there's like certain things that is done, especially if when you're put into different situations, okay? So you won't remember certain things or speak about certain things and different things like that or what have you. So you got the Star at the bottom of the deck. The Ten of Pentacles is sitting in behind that, okay? The Nine of Wands, the Lovers, okay? So this is a celebrity, wealthy celebrity here. Star status, somebody very popular, very well known, in this star status, who is very wealthy here. This person was very defensive, trying to defend themselves or protect themselves in this Nine of Wands energy because of this lover situation here, okay? So, yeah. This person like stood their ground in some type of way to bring about some type of change in this situation that you know, that they wanted for them, okay? So that could resonate with some of you all. If you believed your parents were not your real parents. The people that you were told were your parents was not your real parents. Okay? Spirit, clarify the Six of Cups. I'm seeing a homicide here. And it's interesting because the deck that I'm using here, the swords is knives. In this deck here, or what have you, you literally see this knife. It's like stabbed into the floor here. You see blood here, homicide here, okay? So in the past here, this emperor, this empress made some type of decision of some kind due to some type of mental conflict that had to do with the homicide of someone here, okay? Spirit, clarify the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Sticks, Page of Coins. I'm seeing serial killer here. Somebody he's killed before. Same person who was paid to do this job here. Serial killer. That had to do with my real mother. Spirit, clarify Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. I'm seeing greed here. Something was all about greed. Spirit, clarify. I'm seeing meeting here. Some type of meeting took place. Okay. There was some type of meeting that took place about the situation. Spirit, what else is going on? So we have child here. This is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So this is what the contract was made about. Okay. That these people collaborated on. Me as a child. This Page of Cups energy with the Chariot in the Tower here. Okay. Homicide, serial killer, greed, meeting. Okay, you got legal proceedings at the bottom of the deck. So I'm telling you, even the law is involved in this. Like, these are not no regular everyday average Joe people that just came up with this fucking scheme on their damn own. You know what I'm saying? We got, what is this, grandparent here, dismemberment. So my real mother could have been dismembered. I'm seeing regret here. I keep seeing regret, but I'm bypassing it because bullshit. You're not in regret. Maybe these people was in regret after all of this or whatever, but they not too much in fucking regret. The way the fuck they fucked me over. The way what they did to my real mother and everything. That ain't nobody too much in fucking regret about the hell nothing. What else is going on? I'm seeing this fire here. Okay, so it's fire energy. I'm seeing fire, jealousy. Spirit. I'm seeing assassination here. So there was even an attempt on my life. Like, they tried to kill me, thought they killed me or something. Look, I keep seeing regret. Somebody's in regret. I feel like this star energy, I feel like at some point in time, my real father may have been in regret because we seen that energy come out on him where it was like, you know, when he got sick or when he was on his deathbed or was being made sick or before he died, it was like he was feeling some type of regret or something like that and wanted to leave something to me or my child or whatever. But, you know, between his gold digging ass wife and the fake phony family and the fucking satanic powers that be, they didn't want us, that me and my child, to have what rightfully belonged to us. Or what have you. So, you know, that's that. But I keep seeing this regret energy. Yeah, look, regret, accomplice, partners in crime, devil, tunnel. So somebody is regretting. Somebody regretted, I guess this whoever's in the star energy, regret, or somebody regretted being accomplices or partners in crime with somebody. Because they sold to the devil, they were chained to the devil. Something went on in some type of tunnels. Okay? Something about tunnels, disasters, affairs, perversions. So, these damn underground tunnels is real, man. They doing all kind of freak nasty ass shit in these damn tunnels, and it's way more than people think. A lot of people think they sporadic, here or there, whatever. It's the whole fucking tunnel systems right up under our damn feet, every damn where. I really and truly feel like everywhere you can walk on Earth, on the surface of the Earth, you could probably do so under fucking ground, right beneath your damn feet. It's that damn massive. I really do believe so. Okay? So, there's multiple families that's involved in this, okay? These people got into some type of contractual agreement. They were paid to keep me hidden, to keep me secret, to keep this covered up, okay? Spirit is saying, guys, okay? So that's what's going on with this situation. That was the situation as it relates to the man that I was told was my father. Okay? Okay, guys. So in this part of the segment, I asked Spirit about what happened, like what was going on, what happened after I was born, okay, like in my infancy, after I was born, okay. So we have the Empress here, the Five of Cups, Judgment, the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords. So this Empress would be who my real mother is, okay. There ended up being some type of she ended up being in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret here. It's very interesting. I know y'all probably could barely see this card. But you see this person here, okay? And they're like, they look like they're standing. This is the Five of Cups. He looks like this person is standing at this ledge here. And you see this big open water here or what have you. And this person is just like waving by like that or whatever. And you see this boat like sailing on this water here. You see this light down here or what have you. It's very interesting, again, because I'm a water sign. It's kind of interesting how I'm using all these different decks, but there's different aspects that just kind of coincide with different things and what have you. So the sadness, the Five of Cups is about sadness, loss, disappointment, regret, crying tears, or what have you. I feel like my mother, this is the energy that my mother was in here, okay? She ended up being in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, and it had to do with some type of judgment that was made, okay? Some type of decision that was made, action that was taken here by someone who is a dark priestess, okay? This is the High Priestess card here, but Spirit is saying this person is a dark priestess, okay? So this is someone who practices dark magic, who's into the occult or the dark arts. This can be somebody who is intuitive or knowledgeable or have some level of wisdom or what have you. But this person is a dark priestess, Spirit is saying here, okay? And I'm also seeing the Seven of Swords here. So I feel like the Seven of Swords, this dark priestess had to do with the theft of me. Stealing me, taking me from my mother here, Spirit is saying, okay? My real mother, okay? When I clarify the Empress, and I got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups would be me, okay? And it's interesting because this energy here is what makes me wonder if, like, what's, all this two energy here, okay? Because first of all, the Two of Pentacles can speak of someone who is juggling, who is struggling, okay? Someone who is, like, it's imbalanced, trying to balance a situation, okay? But it's also like, back and forth type of energy. as well here. And you see on this card here, he's got a coin in one hand and a coin in the other hand, and he's like juggling. This is what makes me think, was there two of us? Okay, was I a twin? Was she pregnant with twins or something like that? Because then you get the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is also a two. Okay, and so the Two of Swords, like I said, speaks of obstacles. It speaks of indecision. It speaks of like I said, one being indecisive, a decision needing to be made, and someone not knowing what maybe decision to make, what direction to go in, but still at this crossroads here as it relates to me here. You got the Page of Cups here, okay? But was there two of us here? Because you have both you have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here, okay? And it's really interesting. Like it's kind of hard with tarot. Like there's other ways that I could like break this down and figure out using my pendulum, my dice, or what have you, But like say like for a reading like this, if some energy come out about a child, like any person, only one card is going to come out, okay? And when you're looking at that, you assume, okay, this is this one person, okay? But if there's two people of the same, like twins, you know what I'm saying? Twins will be born at the same time on the same day. You don't have the same birthday, be the same person, so they both would be water signs. You understand what I'm saying? Or what have you. But so this Two of Pentacles, this Two of Swords, it just really kind of makes me wonder, was there two of us? Okay, and I was telling y'all before in the numerous of times I tried to record this, and I even briefly explained it to you way back when I was doing the first segment talking about my real father. When it got to the Emperor, that deck that I was using, it was showing that Emperor sitting there, but by the water was two kids, one girl and one boy. And interestingly enough, out of all the decks that I've used a different deck for every segment that we have gone through, guys, I kept on seeing both the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups kept coming up. So I'm like, what is this? Like, were we born at the same time or something like that? Does he have another child or something like that, or what have you? Like, because if it was a twin situation, seems like it's one girl, one boy. Okay, and remember me telling you that earlier. Or either your real father has another child as well, and the other scenario that probably very, very few people will resonate with, guys, okay, is that when I or you, if you're resonating with this, was taken, was adopted, that your sex could have been changed to hide you, okay? So say you were born a boy and your sex was changed to a girl. Believe it or not, a lot of y'all probably you probably not gonna believe what I'm gonna say, but I literally have no reason to lie. Okay, from the industry to the government. Okay, like a lot of different signs and symbolisms that the industry uses, that the government used, like literally ties to me and my identity. I kid you not. Like to the T. Like, and it's not even like, and even before I was awakened, like before I went through my awakening, like I think I've told y'all bits and pieces of this before. There were certain things that was tied to me that technically before I was awakened, I was not aware of. I didn't know anything about. Okay. So there's just a lot of subliminals that I have noticed is like tied to me. On various different levels. Like, say for instance, real quick, my birthday is March 6th, okay? Y'all hear about the 3 6s all the time, okay? From the industry to the government, they use the 3 6s all the time. 3 6 times is what? 666. So they use this all the freaking time. Also, y'all know that I go by Diamond now, okay? I've had the nickname Diamond since I was like very young. Interestingly enough, they created an altar in me when I was young, and it was when I was at this particular facility, okay? And I don't even know how she was born or where she came from, and it didn't even match my name. Most people's nicknames like has something to do with them in some type of way. It's either like a um similar to their real name or has something to do with them, like if it's something off, like say somebody called Lil Dribble, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You may be called Lil Dribble because when you were a kid you was always dribbling in the basketball, so that you grew up being called Lil Dribble, you know what I'm saying. But like say your name is uh uh like say like my name is Tiffany. So it's like most people have called me Tiff the majority of my life. If your name is Tiffany, most people will call you Tiff instead of saying your entire name, okay? Or uh so say somebody's name is like Tavion or something, their nickname might be Tay Tay or something like that. It kind of sounds like their name. But anyway, so I had this altar that was created in me when I was younger, and I was at this particular facility, and as when this altar was like born, was like created somewhere in between there. But her name is Kiki. Okay, I don't know where she came from. Like she came and she was there for a while, and then she just went. Okay, and it's been Diamond ever since. Okay, um, which Diamond is an altar too. Okay, but anyway, I said all that to say that Diamond ties back to the industry and different things too. You see them throwing up a lot of different symbolisms, from the pyramids to the diamond shapes or whatever. You see all the different hand signs and symbolisms they do all the time, or what have you. So there's that. Okay, so because I am a Pisces is the fish. Okay, the fish is used for a lot of different things. The fish was used in Christianity to make references to Christ, as well as it's also tied to the government. Well, not the industry. They make a mockery of Christ all the freaking time. Okay, and there's a lot of other things that ties to me. Okay, first of all, my name is Tiffany, so Tiffany obviously begins with a T. Okay, the cross that Christ was said to be crucified on looks like what? A T. Okay? Um, I'm a water sign, okay? So this is the reason why you see the industry do water rituals all the time. Your favorite celebrity right now, I guarantee you, has a video where they are submerged in water, their arms are stretched aside, like how Christ was on the cross, and their legs are straight out or whatever, and it looks like the letter T, and they're laying in the water. It's a water ritual, okay? Also, your favorite celebrity right now, I guarantee you, has a music video, and they are submerged in a bathtub full of diamonds, or they're drenched in diamonds in some type of way. That's the diamond symbolism. Also, when you see them make the actual diamond shape, you see them those in the secret society, they stand with their hands like this. That is the diamond. Okay, not this. That is the pyramid. This is the diamond. Okay, so all of these things tied to me. As you all can see, I have leopard everywhere. Leopard is my favorite print. Pink is my favorite color. Okay, it has been this way. I kid you not. Everybody who knows me knows I love leopard. I have had leopard on me, around me, everywhere, like my entire life, ever since I've been like growing it on my own or what have you. Okay, the industry uses the animal print for beta sex kitten programming. Okay, so any type of sex programming is where the animal print comes from. Just like when you see like Disney theme programming, that's the child programming. That's they use that on adults too, but the ones that is still being used on adults, it started in your childhood because it's really done when you were a child. But there are older people who are still under Disney programming, especially if you see adults who's like absolutely obsessed with like Disney character, not even just Disney. Like, I don't want to just like put Disney on blast, but it is like it's like the like that fairy tale theme program, Alice in Wonderland, Mickey Mouse, like all of those or what have you. They use that for the child programming or what have you. The animal print that you see, whether it's leopard, whether it's zebra print, whether it's tiger print, whatever is the beta sex kitten programming. Okay, just like when you see the butterflies. Okay, I have butterflies everywhere as well. You probably can't see those over there, whatever. Butterflies. Butterflies are for the monarch programming, okay? This is something that has always been, this was before I was even awakened to even know that this was being used and this was going on, okay? There's several different things that these people use every day for subliminals, for rituals, for all kinds of things that it literally ties to me, okay? All different kinds of subliminals. I'm like, can't make it up. I swear to God, I would not even lie about it. Okay, and it's just there. Okay, and it's always been that way. It's like, programming or whatever. But like, I literally have no reason to make it up. Like, no bullshit. Like, you can do the math. Like, you can do it just like, you know what I'm saying, and figure it out yourself. Like, no bullshit. And it's literally how this shit goes. Okay. So, I said all that to say that there's been a lot of programming. Like, I was talking about this earlier, and then they like literally blanked out my video or what have you, but they have always made reference. I think it's funny, okay? Like, before it would have been fake about, but now like that I'm awakened, it gets done to like throw some type of I'm flattered, bitch. Like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, bitch. Okay, that would means not only do I deserve to be in the world's Guinness Book of Records, bitch, which that would even means that you owe me even more millions of fucking dollars. So I laugh about it, okay? But in the midst of my targeting, they have told people, made references to me being transgendered, okay? Which is quite funny because I actually had a child, okay? So unless I was transgendered as a child and had the most miraculous, mad scientist as fucking doctor that, first of all, the only way for such a thing to be possible is if I had been born as a hermaphrodite, and I would have literally had to been born with both male and female parts, which probably more female parts than male parts for me to even get pregnant and give birth anyway. Because if there's some miraculous doctor that like chopped off my penis, which I am completely the fuck mad about, because if I was born with a penis and you chopped it the fuck off, I'm mad about that shit, okay? Like, seriously, you don't have the right to fucking do that to people. So you're not going to shame me by trying to make. I do have masculine features, but in the past life I was a man. Okay, so and I've talked to you all about that before. Just like how you can see men who look very feminine, they were women. And they were born a man in this life, but they were women in past lives, okay? Women who you see who have big feet or big hands. Like, you look at my hands, my hands look huge or whatever. It look like man hands or something like that. Like, they don't feel rough like man hands, but like the size of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Hands or whatever. Broad shoulders. If you see a woman with facial hairs, different things like that, she was a man in her past life. You understand what I'm saying? And those features can come back to you, like, and travel with you from lifetimes or what have you. But like, I've lived, like, after I was being years after I was being targeted or whatever, I've literally had guys that would go from trying to act like they like me and talk to me to be like kind of standoffish and be like, they told me that you was transgender, and I would just laugh. Like, I think it's funny, bitch. I'm flattered, okay? Because if I'm transgender, bitch, I'm the best. That I'm the first, bitch, and the last, okay? The beginning and the motherfucking end, bitch. Okay? Like, seriously, I'm flattered, but you bitches owe me a whole lot of money. Like, seriously, no bullshit, okay? And I deserve to be in the world's Guinness Book of Records, because not only would that mean that I was the first fucking transgender, officially transgender, but I would be the first transgender that ever gave the fuck birth, bitch. Like, stop. That alone would make me a fucking millionaire. Okay? So you're not hurting my feelings at all. But I found it funny because I'm like, Charlie. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was laughing, but I'm like, I done had a baby and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? You have really intimidated my womanhood in the fucking cycle that I have every goddamn month and the fucking cramps that I fucking feel. Feel like I wish I was a man every goddamn month when that comes to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be funny the fuck to me, okay? Because you know what I'm saying. It's funny to me, but it's appalling at the same time. Because bitch, like if you have ever felt a fucking contraction, such idiocy wouldn't even come out of your damn mouth, bitch. Okay, but even if such a thing was, this was a miraculous fucking doctor. Okay, me and him need to be the fuck paid, or whoever the hell did it. You understand what I'm saying? But ironically, there are a lot of subliminal references to this, okay? Because movies like y'all probably didn't see it if you have to be awake to see some things, okay? Some things, some subliminals was like right in your face, boom, like you clearly see what's going on. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, y'all eyes is wide shut, okay? Your eyes is open, but it's like they closed because you still don't see. But movies like The Truman Show, okay, that Jim Carrey was in. For those of you who can't see really well, or is not awakened all the way, you will have to freeze frame it. You have to stop, pause to get to the part where I'm gonna tell you about. Okay, but there's a lot of aspects of the Truman Show. I literally feel like the Truman Show was made about the fuck my life. Like bullshit. Like no bullshit, okay? But the part where he was at work, and he was fantasizing about the woman that he ran into, and he picked up this magazine and he was turning the magazine, and it was like trying to piece together how this woman looked again. And so on one page he was looking at the woman's eyes and different things like that. You have to freeze frame it. But as he turned the page, you see the T there, okay? Also, the T is used for what? Transgender. Well, when he getting ready to turn the page, the woman that you see on that other page is actually a transgender. If you look very close, it's clearly a man, but that's just like a woman. And that was more like a drag queen, but like it literally looked like how they had it in the magazine. Was meant to be like a transgender, but they literally had that. Y'all would be able to tell probably, but I could clearly tell it was just a guy that they had to put in a dress up. It wasn't even like a whole transgender, like somebody just like really living their life like that or what have you. Or what have you. But it's that part, if you go to that part and you freeze frame that part, you'll see the subliminals. Like there's extra subliminals within subliminals in The Truman Show, okay? Jim Carrey played in this movie, okay? But when he was in the magazine, he got to work and he was in his office and he was stooped down and he was flipping through the magazine and he was finding different things, and he tore off a piece and then it showed the eyes. And then he tore off another piece and it showed the T. And then he turned another page and it shows a real quick glimpse of it. You have to freeze frame it to pause it on the right spot so you can see it. It's a transgender right there or what have you. So technically they were subliminally telling you that this woman that he was like, really into and fascinated with, was this transgender type person or what have you. But anyway, you have to go and see the movie, okay? It's subliminals within subliminals, within everything. And I was telling you earlier, I'm not saying anything that I'm saying because I'm speaking in reference to myself and things that has been said about me. So this ain't no slick shot to nobody living their life no type of way or what have you. But for those of you all who think that's radical, who think it's far-fetched, these people have been doing a lot of things for a very long time. People have been, if y'all think they've been cloning human beings for a long time. They, you know what I'm saying, I feel like even well before they came out and told you they could clone animals, okay? They've been chipping people and implanting people, experimented on people, and all kind of shit from the 60s to 70s, them show the 80s. And this day and time, the technology they're using now, they don't have to, chip and implant everybody because because the advancement of technology, but they was experimenting on people in all kinds of fucking ways, y'all. And y'all believe it or not, there's a lot of people who have been transgendered from, like, have totally had their sexuality changed in their childhood, and it was forced upon them. Okay. And this has been going on for a long time. Okay, there's a lot of people. A lot of people make a big deal about the guys that y'all see now. Like the industry, for some reason, like whether humiliation ritual or because they think it's so fucking funny, or what have you, where they put these heterosexual men, manly man looking men, these heterosexual men, regardless of what type of freaky stuff they like in the bedroom, behind the scene, that's them people business, and I don't care nothing about it. Okay, but on the surface, them is manly men being, they have families, they got wives, they got children. On the surface, they know they want people to know they are heterosexual men. For some reason, the industry think it's so cool and it's so funny to put that man in a woman's attire and a fucking wig and makeup or whatever, have him dressed up in these movies and a woman. All of the greatest of actors, actresses, you know, and whatever have done it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I wouldn't say all the greats, okay? Because there's a lot of good actors who just, you know, obviously drew the line, and still good actors and, you know, didn't go there. But there's a lot that they have done it. And a lot of people make it seem like, oh, they did, it's the black guys, whatever, whatever. They've done this to a lot of other race men as well. But it's like putting the truth in plain sight right in your face or what have you, but it's something deeper that's hidden, because it's a lot of people that I'm pretty sure that y'all have lust over, that y'all love, and don't get me wrong, there's some people, a lot of them, they drop dead gorgeous and beautiful and different things like that, but y'all have no idea that they are transgender. If men really knew a lot of the women that they have fantasized about, I'm not gonna say all of them, but there's quite a few of them that y'all probably fantasized about, had wet dreams about, lusted over. If you knew they were actually transgendered, you would probably lose your fucking mind, because this is the manipulation that they have done, and in ways that they have tricked you, like right in your face. Okay, and because if somebody was blatantly in your face and like, you're like, you know, hell no, man, I'm a man, blah 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 blah, but you for years been looking infatuated with somebody that you thought, like, they created this illusion here, this is how they trick your mind in different things or what have you. But anyway, so I'm saying that again, not to throw no shade at nobody, whatever, live your life the way you want to live your life, honey. But they've been doing this for a long time. Okay, and it's not, we're not even, and it's not always adults who are getting to an adult age and making a conscientious decision. Hey, this is how I want to live my life. This is how I feel comfortable. This is what I want to do. And then they decide to do that. Y'all will be surprised as to how many creepy ass fucking parents and shit out here who is transgendering their children as fucking babies. Okay? You literally had a child born a boy and you're forcing them to be a girl. Or literally having a child born a girl and you're forcing them to be a boy. You know what I'm saying? And doing different things. But anyway, guys, so I just wanted to tell you all of that really quick, okay? Because it kind of ties into the situation here. So I'm going to have to look more into this to figure out if there is like a real twin angle here, or if this mother figure here, okay? When you were born, collective, if you're resonating with this, your mother was in, your real mother, okay, was in this energy of like juggling, of struggling, indecisive, you know, having to make quick decisions, or dealing with obstacles at a crossroads and different things, okay? And it's had to do with you here, okay? Because this is the Page of Cups here, or what have you. Okay, so this child, this is what this is about here, okay? But like I said, I'm gonna have to look more into it to really see if there's like a twin angle there or whatever. But I kept seeing the twos here. You understand what I'm saying? That has a significance for a reason, guys, okay? So when I clarify the Five of Cups, I get the Hermit, the Devil, and the World here, okay? So the Hermit talks about isolation, okay, solitude, someone who is closed off, who's gone within, okay, the sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. This is like your real mother's energy. Somebody could have had her isolated, could have had her in solitude, could have been hiding her out in some type of way, or maybe she was just in this energy here, and it's because of this devilish, toxic, demonic energy here. But there ended up being some type of, with the world here, there ended up being some type of successful completion of something, an ending to something. Okay, and I feel like it has something to do with the birth of you, collective, because remember, this segment here has to do with what was going on after you were born here. Okay, to clarify judgment, we have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords here. And this is another interesting card here, y'all. On this card here, y'all probably can't see this too well, but this is the Six of Cups. You see this little girl here, and she got these flowers here. Now, she looks like a whole person here. Little girl. She just standing there. Six of Cups here. Now, remind you, the Six of Cups is about the past, nostalgias, memories. Y'all can't see this figure here, but this is a whole nother body of a person that looks just like this little girl here. But right here, you can see her whole body. Here, she looks like a ghost figure. Okay? That makes me wonder, if there was a twin, did one die? Or something happened to one? Was one take, like, you know what I'm saying? But the judgment here speaks to some type of judgment decision being made or action being taken here. Okay, this judgment had to do with, was because somebody felt like a sacrifice needed to be made. Okay, somebody was trying to defend themselves, protect themselves, felt like a sacrifice needed to be made as it relates to something in the past here, due to some type of truth or clarity or awareness or insight about something here. Okay, so when I clarify the High Priestess, I get the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Chariot. So whoever this high priest, who's ever in this high priestess energy, whether it's a masculine or a feminine, because in this deck that I'm using here, most tarot decks, there's only one priestess card. There's only one high priestess card. It just so happened that other deck that I have a high priestess and a high priest here. Okay. So the Eight of Wands talks about swift, fast communication, messages, news, or informations. It's alignments. It's swift. It's communication. It can also talk about travel. Okay, and would it be in the Chariot being here? Okay, this could be some type of air travel of some kind here. Or either there was some type of swift, fast communication pertaining to some type of movement forward, travel, relocations, trafficking of some kind here. We got the Five of Wands here, which speaks of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, and competition. So I feel like whoever this High Priestess is, this has to do with trafficking. This Eight of Wands with this Chariot here. This High Priestess could have received some type of messages, news, information, or communication to traffic me to a particular location, or you, collective, if you're resonating with this, okay, because of the Five of Wands here. And like I said, the Five of Wands can even speak about retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. But more often than not, it speaks of competition, jealousy, envy, hatred, and spitefulness in some type of way. Whoever this High Priestess is, whether male or female here, this person was directly involved with the theft, the abduction, the kidnapping of me. Like taking me from my real mother. When I clarify the Seven of Swords, I get the Three of Swords, death, and the Five of Swords. So the Three of Swords is heartache, it's heartbreak, it's sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish. Some type of heartache or heartbreak happened due to some type of death that occurred. Some type of ending, some type of transformation due to some type of conflict, defeat, or hostility, or abuse of some kind here, okay? So I feel like this is that energy that in the midst of me being abducted and trafficked, I ended up being hurt or injured in some type of way. I keep getting this death energy. where it's like I was supposed to die or they thought I died. Because there was like something tragic that happened, or if there was two of us, this could be the twin that died or something like that, or what have you. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords here, the Magician in the Tower here. So the Ten of Swords is betrayal, it's disloyalty, it's sabotage, it's ruin, it's fatal ending, it's a rock bottom, it's failure, it's backstabbing type of energy, it's cruel, it's brutal here. Whatever this ultimate betrayal and sabotage here was due to this person in this magician energy, maybe a witch or a warlock or a sorcerer or sorceress, somebody who abuses divination by way of manipulation to cause some type of chaos or tragedy or upheaval here, okay? We also have the Moon, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords here, okay? So the Moon again speaks of secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, criminal activity, cover up, shady people, dirty dealings. The Three of Pentacles talks about collaborations for the purposes of money, contractual agreements. And then you have the King of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Y'all know the interesting thing here. I was getting some energy. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Behind that is Justice with the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles, Temperance. I was getting some energy here, like I was picking up on some energy. My adopted mother, like some energy came up like where my adopted mother seemed like was involved with like the attack or something on my real mother. And it's interesting because of the adopted father, unless that's a different person's energy or something. And on the adopted father, it's like he was paid to like take me or something for somebody. Like he was paid to do something criminal in some type of way of like taking me or something like that, guys, okay? But this shit is like really wild, y'all, okay? So this is what was going on after my birth here, okay? My real mother ended up in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret because of a judgment or a decision that was made by this dark priest energy to lie, cheat, steal, as it relates to me, okay? I feel like my mother was juggling, was struggling, okay? Due to obstacles that she was facing. She was at a crossroads as it relates to me, okay? I feel like she was closed off, isolated, and secluded due to this devilish, toxic ass energy because of some type of completion or ending here, okay? Somebody felt like a sacrifice needed to be made. I feel like persons was very hostile, defensive, trying to protect themselves, feeling like a sacrifice needing to be made in the past, okay, because of some type of truth or clarity, okay? I feel like this is when some type of messages, news, information, or communication was sent. This is when I was trafficked, okay, due to some type of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition. retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge here, okay? And it led in some type of heartache or heartbreak that resulted in some type of death due to abuse, due to conflict and defeat and just a hostile situation here, okay? This was ultimate betrayal, okay? A lot of things was manipulated here to cause chaos, to cause a tragedy, because of these secret things, these hidden things, these there were secret contracts and collaborations that was going on as well, guys, okay? And there's multiple families that's involved. With this situation, in this situation, guys, okay? So that's the energy that I got as it relates to what was going on after I was born. Y'all may resonate with that, guys. We have one more segment, which was what went on when I was being trafficked, okay? So I'm seeing water and power supply here, okay? So we know that I'm a water sign here. I definitely feel like both the government and the industry has been using, like, it's like I'm some type of power supply. And these people, I'm telling you, because they have been exploiting me. These people have made so much fucking money off of me. I'm not being arrogant, cocky, conceited, think I'm the shit or better than somebody else. I'm telling you what's the matter of the fuck fact, okay? Water is life. Without water, none of you would have any life, okay? I am that life. Okay, I am that water sign. There is some type of power supply through me, or there's some type of, I'm telling you, the government and the industry has been using me as some type of power supply to source to other realms, or something here. Okay, Spirit, clarify this Empress energy. So I'm seeing trapped here, okay? So my real mother felt trapped, felt stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. She was in sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. She was being surveillanced and watched by people, okay? This judgment or decision was made because out of jealousy, Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, this high priestess here, this travel here, this is trafficking. Whoever this dark priest is, trafficking. It's a person who stole me, trafficked me. I could have been, I was drugged or poisoned here. Look, I'm seeing drugged, poisoned, fake death. I told you, these people faked my death. That's why I keep seeing the death card coming up. I'm supposed to be dead. They said I was dead. They literally faked my death. These people drugged me or poisoned me or something like that. When they abducted me, they drugged me, they poisoned me. I'm telling you, there's something about a boat. Crime of passion. But like, they faked my death. They either thought I was dead. The devil. They either thought I was dead or something like that, but I wasn't. I believe they thought I was dead and they could have thrown me overboard or some shit like that. I could have been found. Yeah, I'm seeing mind control here. Celebrity. Inside. Crime of passion. Accomplice partners in crime. Something could have been an accident as well. Like some type of like severe maybe injury or something. I sustained or something like that was an injury. But it seems like these people either thought I was dead or either tried to kill me or something like that. I'm seeing strangulation. Or something here. But with this bold energy here, I know there's I'm seeing the celebrity card again. At some point in time, I was around these celebrities, y'all, okay, that used me and abused me as a child. That's how I know. That's how I know they asses got the footage of that shit. The best is record every fucking thing. Spirit, what else is going on? I'm seeing man-made disaster. Spirit, any other messages? I'm seeing alive here. It's like fake death, alive, child. Alive child. But something tragic happens. Okay, where I was like severely hurt or injured or something like that, or what have you. Like, this has gone on so long. I could tell y'all so much more or what have you, but this was like really long segments. Okay, guys, because once I looked into one of these things, I just started looking into everything and just started breaking stuff down piece by piece or what have you. Any other messages, Spirit? I'm seeing gifts. Damn, death, homicide. This could speak to my real mother's death being a homicide. She was trapped. She was stuck. They were surveillancing her. Seeing perversion here. So these, with celebrity and perversion here, this is who I was trafficked for, or to. Okay. But, yeah, something about a party, celebrity perversion party. They love having these sex parties, don't they? I'm also seeing the beach here. Something about the beach. We had already had travel and boat at the beach here. Something could have happened on a boat on the beach. This travel speaks of trafficking. Okay. Yeah. Something about a couple. This could be a celebrity couple. This couple, I could have been trafficked to this couple for them to abuse me. They have one of these perversion sex ass parties or something. But something I'm seeing, couple, cover up, and cult here. So this has to do with a particular celebrity couple and a whole cult of people. Because like a cult is a lot of people who had, there was a cover up in what was done to me by these celebrities and these perverse ass parties that they fucking have. My real mother was murdered. Yeah. Spirit is saying this is organized crime. This is organized crime. Organized crime, accomplices, partners in crime, mind control. Yep. And like at some point in time, like, I didn't die or from something, but like maybe they no longer want to use me anymore or whatever it is. There was some point in time where I ended up in like, with this healing card here. If you look at this card here, it looks like, it almost looked like an asylum, okay, like a hospital or institution of some kind. But this is a healing card here. Almost like I was taken somewhere to like heal from some type of trauma, or I don't know, like somewhere to like heal or recover or something like that, or what have you. which is quite interesting because it's another one of the symbolisms, that they have these celebrities that they use the same shit all the time. I kid you not, you have a favorite celebrity right now, no matter who it is, they have a music video of them in an asylum, a mental institution, a psych ward. They're in some little room with padded walls, or in some like some place that's like all fucking white. They're in a straight jacket and looking crazy and all that. Those have subliminals as well. Okay, a lot of things that they do, so they do subliminals of and make mockeries of, um, is about, and even things that they do and say and talk about is about certain victims that has been victimized, that has been tortured in like different things, like the things that they make a mockery about, as far as like Christ and Christianity and different things like that. Like, it all has a reason and a place for the reason why they're doing this shit, okay? But you have to ask yourself, if you're that talented and that skilled and the best that ever done it in whatever genre they're in, what is the point in doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again? Like, why do you have this many people who are celebrities and they're all doing the same hand signs and symbolisms and like all this shit? You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over again. I swear to God, I kid you not. Every last one, any of your favorite celebrity that you know of, that you have right now, pick out a few of them and go through their videos. Every last one of them have a videos with a black and white checkerboard Masonic floor. Every last one of them have them in, show them in all white, to show them in all black. That's the death and the rebirth, okay? When they're all right, that's when you see them, when they first were celebrity, all bubbly and look pure and innocent like, or whatever. When they do that death and that rebirth and they in all black, now they all demonic and sinister looking or whatever. Every last one of them got a video like that. Everyone, I got a video with them in a bathtub. Every one of them got a video with them submerged in water. Every one of them do the Christ, on the cross, crucifix, water rituals. Every last one of them got them dripped in diamonds. Every last one of them got a video with them in an asylum. Every last one of them got them with under demonic possession and different things like that, or what have you. Every last one. I'm telling you, I can name the shit off the top of the fucking. They literally have to do the same thing. Every last one of them have a video where you see like fucking butterflies and different shit like that, or the animal print. Okay, every last one of them got videos where they are in fucking cages. Okay, like the children that are underground in fucking cages, like the ones that's in the fucking mountains, in the goddamn caves, that's in fucking cages. That's not cute. That's not sexy. That's not funny. They're using the same subliminals over the fuck over, and there a lot of that shit. It's mockery of certain shit, and it's about fucking victims and different shit that they're fucking doing, sick twisted shit. That's not artistic. That's not creative. Let your creative act create something. I don't give a damn what kind of talent, skill, or ability you got, and do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. That one talent, creative, do it over and over and over. That's what the fuck they're doing. It don't matter what they're singing about, rapping about, talking about. They're doing the same shit over and over and over. What is creative or artistic about it? It's for a reason. It's in place for a fucking reason. The fuck? I'll pay somebody goddamn millions of fucking dollars to sing and fucking dance and then put them in a fucking cage. And had them swinging around half the fuck naked and tell me that's creative and that's art. It's fucking not. It's subliminal. It's a mockery of the victims who are in fucking cages, under fucking ground, in caves, in the mountains and shit. It's what it is. Every time you see them with the damn butterflies all around them and different shit like that, they under a fucking monarch programming. You see them doing the one finger over the mouth, the shh, don't tell the secrets. That shit not cute. Predators do that. The person never tell you, shh. They're a fucking, don't say them, be quiet. That's a fucking predator. Okay? And if you ever dealt with a sexual predator, sadist ass motherfucker, you having sex with somebody, and say in the midst of sex maybe something is hurting, or you moaning or groaning, and this motherfucker like, shh, that motherfucker is a predator. That's learned fucking behavior. Predators do that. That's what you tell little baby fucking victims. Shh. Be quiet. Don't tell. Don't say nothing. It's predator ass shit. It's there for a fucking reason. And it's not hidden. It's not secret. It's in your face. Okay, guys? So that's what's going on as it relates to the situation after what was immediately going on after I was born, or what happened after I was born. Now, real quick, guys, we're going to look into what occurred when I was being trafficked. Okay? So we have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Star, the Ten of Swords. So the Six of Swords can speak to one moving forward, moving on to like calmer waters. It's like it's like a forward movement type of energy here. Okay. The Eight of Wands, like I said, the Eight of Wands can speak to like swift, fast communication, messages, news, information, but it can also speak to air travel. Okay. So, you know, with it coupled with the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, this could be some type of trafficking here by plane or something like that. However, there was some type of forward movement due to some type of messages, news, information, or communications that somebody got, some type of swift communication, something fall into alignment in some way, shape, form, fashion, something taking off in some type of way here. Okay, the Four of Cups is like some type of a small offer, proposition, or proposal that was made by somebody with star status, celebrity status, popular, well known here. Okay, due to some type of betrayal, some type of disloyalty, some type of sabotage, ruin, a fatal ending of some kind here. Okay. Then I get the Three of Coins, the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, the Devil. So the reason for this movement forward here was due to, again, Three of Pentacles. You see some of the same energies coming back up. This Three of Pentacles talks about collaborations. It's a team. It's a group of individuals. At the very least three, but likely more persons coming together for the purposes of money. The Three of Pentacles also speaks of one's talent, skills, and abilities. It also speaks to binding contracts or contractual agreements of some kind here. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is clarifying the Six of Swords here. Okay, so there was some type of forward moving or moving onto calmer waters as it relates to a situation due to some type of contractual agreement that was made here. Okay, as it relates to the swift, fast communication, messages, news, or information here, like this, the Chariot is clarifying the Eight of Wands here. So this is air travel. This is like plane here, being trafficked by plane, because the Chariot speaks to travel, transportation of any kind, movement, trips, journeys, relocations, and different things like that. With it being coupled with the Eight of Wands, this is air travel. Okay, this is me being trafficked on a plane here. Okay, the Hierophant is clarifying the Four of Cups. So whatever this small offer, proposition, or proposal that was made, it has to do with the Hierophant. The Hierophant could be anybody from a religious leader to any person who has some type of leadership position, power, authority, or rulership in some type of way. The interesting thing about the Hierophant is most Hierophants act like they are, you know, they're like the do-gooders of the allegedly, of persons in leadership in some type of way. They're the ones that come off like they have some type of religious or spiritual beliefs or whatever, no matter what position, title, or role they're in. Because a professor could be a hierophant, a doctor could be a hierophant, a nurse could be a hierophant, a therapist could be a hierophant, a pastor could be a hierophant. Anybody could be in a hierophant positions, but most people who are in hierophant positions is usually a position where they teach, lead, guide, manage, or direct other people. Okay, they're usually in some type of positions where other people look to them for guidance or management or something in some type of way. Okay, but this offer, proposition, or proposal was made either by this hierophant energy or because of this hierophant energy. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords clarifying the star here, okay? The star speaks to some type of conflict, some type of defeat, some type of hostility, okay? A problematic situation, okay? Something abusive in nature, okay? Some type of sacrificing type of energy. There was some type of conflict, defeat, or hostility with whoever this celebrity is, okay? Or whoever is in this star status, spirit is saying here, okay? The devil is clarifying the Ten of Swords here. So, like I said, the Ten of Swords is betrayal, it's sabotage, it's cruel, it's brutal, it's fatal ending, backstabbing type of energy. With it being here with the devil, we know that the devil is it's toxic, it's sinister, it's evil, wicked, demonic. The devil is all about sex and sexualities, lust, temptations, desires, greed, obsessions, possessions, addictions, addictive patterns of behavior, bad habits. Okay, so we have the moon here, the Eight of Swords, the Magician, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Coins. So we know that the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, criminal activity, cover up, shady people, dirty dealings, okay? Obviously, this was going on in secret, okay? This is criminal activity that is done in the shadows here, okay? I feel like while I was being trafficked, the Eight of Swords here, I was entrapped, I was imprisoned, I was held hostage, captive, okay? And this was secretly being done, okay? With this Eight of Swords being here, because the Eight of Swords is like doom and gloom. It's a crisis, okay? It's someone who is stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. It's someone imprisoned, captive, hostage, or something like that, okay? With the Magician being here, okay, whoever this Hierophant is, this person is a high-ranking warlock of some kind here, okay? This person can also be like an alchemist or an illusionist or a sorcerer or a Wiccan in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here, okay? This offer, proposition, or proposal, I feel like could have been made by this Hierophant, warlock, sorcerer, energy individual here, okay? With the Three of Cups being here, there was some type of party. I was trafficked and I was taken to some type of party. Some type of party, gathering, get together, celebration of some kind, where this party and this perversion as shit goes on here, okay? Seven of Coins here. This was like some type of investment here. Like, this is literally being pimped out, okay? I was made available, you know what I'm saying, like some type of party favor or some shit like that at this fucking, this is what I was trafficked for, okay? So I'm seeing the Ten of Coins here, okay? So there was a lot of money that was on the line here. The Ten of Coins is a wealth, okay? This contractual agreement that was made, this movement forward due to this contractual agreement that was made in secret, had to do with a large amount of money. So somebody could have paid a large amount of money for me. Here I am, the Page of Cups here. That's clarifying the Eight of Swords with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands here. So I was trafficked by plane and I was held captive, hostage as a child, Spirit is saying here. Six of Cups, this speaks to the past, okay? We know the Six of Cups talks about memories. It talks about nostalgia. It talks about the past. It talks about reminiscing here, okay? Again, we get Death card here, okay? Something tragically happened while at this party here. You got the Star, and this is the reason why there was some type of conflict here, okay? Whoever this celebrity was, this Five of Swords, the conflict came because of something abusive that this celebrity was doing to me, okay, at this party. And with the Death card here, they thought they killed me here. Or maybe I died, but I came back or something like that, or what have you. We have the Page of Swords here. The Ace of Pentacles, or you know what? This is a death of another child. They either thought they killed me or I witnessed the death of another child here, okay? Because there's two other kids that's here with me. There's the Page of Swords and there's also the Page of Coins that is with me. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Coins is out here, okay? And there was a death that occurred at this party of a child. Either they thought they killed me, had abused me so severely to the point they thought they killed me, or one of these other kids died. And it's interesting because it was like the Page of Swords, the Ace of Coins, and the Page of Coins came out together, clarifying the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Coins here. So we were all at this party here, okay? We were all being abused. But there was a death of a child here. Justice is at the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Swords. This justice, again, can speak of, this could be politicians, this could be person in government, in power here. Seven of Swords, liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists, traffickers, okay? Hermit, in isolation and solitude, going within and hiding, you know, doing this shit that they're into doing here. Six of Coins, Nine of Coins. A lot of money is made off of this shit here. I'll never forget when I was in, a couple of things happened to me in Cheyenne on me. One of which was my fake mother, the adopted mother. She literally tried to drown me when I was in Wyoming. But they tried to use water as a phobia of mine. Like, remember when I told y'all, like, the simplest things in life, like, nobody ever taught me anything. I literally had to teach myself. When I was a kid, I knew that, like, they used water to traumatize me as a kid. Go figure, huh? Remember I was telling you about the subliminals that they use with the water rituals and different things? I'm a water sign, okay? So I was never taught how to swim on purpose. Everybody else that I've ever known knows how to swim. Nobody ever taught me how to swim. I literally had to, like, teach myself how to swim. Everything I know how to do, like, people get mad at me because the things that I'm talented at and skilled at, I literally taught myself. Nobody taught me. Or either the Most High just gave me the knowledge to know. Okay? And I'm a visionary, so anything I don't know how to do, I can literally see it done and then do it and master it. Like, I learn the quickest that way. Not to mention I have a photographic memory and all that shit as well too, or whatever. So I'll never forget, like, on the base that she did this thing like where she drowned me, like, and it was interesting. It was 12 feet of water, what have you. It was an indoor pool or whatever, but I remember that. But they purposely never taught me anything. Like, I kid y'all not, I had to teach myself how to swim. I had to teach myself how to drive. I had to teach myself about everything, even cycles, periods. You know what I'm saying? By trial and fucking error. Okay. But back then we actually had like real health classes in school, so like we still had home ec and actual health classes and all kind of classes like that they don't even have in school anymore. This is why y'all don't know how to cook or sew or nothing. um but anyway, but I'll never forget one time. I knew when certain things was going to happen, because they would have like the people around me, whether it's the adopted mother or somebody to do shit to me or whatever, leading up to that or what have you. So like, I never freaking snort. I never had a problem with snoring. I did not even wear glasses or anything like that or what have you. Before the age of, like, you know what I'm saying, like during that time or what have you. This was been before I was 7 years old, right? So I'll never forget this one time. She was like, I was going to get my tonsils taken out. Somebody wanted my tonsils taken out all of a sudden, but I feel like this was a ruse to like traffic me again. Okay, they wanted my tonsils taken the fuck out. Okay, these fucking predators. They wanted my fucking tonsils taken out. And I remember being scared to fucking death because I was just scared. Okay, and then like I was told that I was gonna be sent to somewhere to get my tonsils taken out, and I was scared to fucking death because it was like I was told that I couldn't eat anything, but I could have like all like the cold stuff, or that I wanted like ice cream, popsicles, and shit like that, or some shit like that, or whatever. And it was just like, I don't know how I just knew that, and I was way younger, so I just knew that this was going to be fucking excruciating. This was going to be bad. And, like, I didn't understand it then, but this was another ruse to fucking traffic me, okay? That I was being told, oh, I was going to be sent to have my tonsils taken out because I snort, but I have never fucking snored, y'all. When I kid y'all the fuck not. Unless they drug me with something and then took me somewhere or what have you and did something and then brought me back and I never knew. Y'all, I never went to get those damn tonsils taken the fuck out. Okay, I was like, I'd never forget it because I was like, I was scared to fucking death or whatever. And it was like, oh, it's gonna be hard for you to swallow, all this other kind of stuff or whatever. And I now listening to the shit and what was said to me, this was fucking being sent somewhere to fucking be abused. That was going to end up having my throat fucking hurt and different shit like that. And all of a sudden, I kid y'all not, y'all. Like, the shit is sick. It's beyond sick, y'all. Like, and I swear to God on my life, it's the fucking truth, okay? But I kid you not, like, nothing was ever taught to me, like, about nothing. Like, I just literally had nobody to, like, really, like, everybody's parents and different things like that. Like, you teach your kids stuff. Like, parents teach their kids how to drive, teach their kids, support them in sports that they like, creative endeavors that they have, like, support them, like, I never had none of that. It's like I was suppressed the fuck on purpose, like even academically. You know what I'm saying? And just like purposely not taught anything. I don't know, with the hopes that I wouldn't be seen, I wouldn't be noticed, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? It was some weird fucking shit, and there was like secretive, abusive shit that was going on in the midst of all of that. But yeah, they tried to use like aquaphobia to like torture me. Like I believe they actually use water at some point in time to like torture me as like a child or something like that, which likely probably was the reason why nobody ever put the forth the effort to teach me how to swim or what have you. But I literally had taught myself or whatever. But it is weird because like these people, their handlers or whatever, they use these type of things to like torment people. Okay, they like take things that's like fearful for people, and it's the very thing that they use to like torture a person. It's also the things they use to like program a person and different things like that or what have you. um they'll try to use the dark, like, so like if a person is afraid of the dark, or like it could be anything. Okay, they'll use that thing to torture you, to torment you or what have you, as well as when punishing you and different things like that, or even programming you in certain ways or what have you, guys. Okay, but yeah, that's what's going on here. I feel like with justice being here, okay, at the bottom of the deck, this clearly speaks to persons in power, persons high up in power and authority, in government, involved in this, guys. Okay, yep. Spirit, what else is going on here? I keep seeing something about inside. I'm seeing money here. So there may have been a large amount of money that was offered, that was paid for me or something. I suppose that could be what that offer, proposition, or proposal was all about. Okay, this movement forward here had to do with some type of contractual agreement here. Okay, that was made in secret. Some type of secret dealings, this criminal activities here, or what have you, had to do with money here. Okay, Spirit, what else is going on here? So we got female here. It's interesting because the first card I seen was male. Okay, and then now I'm seeing female here. I'm also seeing motel, hotel here. So I don't know if something went on in some type of motel, hotel. Spirit, clarify this Four of Cups, this Hierophant, the Magician, the Six of Cups. Crime of passion. So this individual is involved with this crime of passion. Okay, the Star with the Five of Swords, the Three of Cups, Death, Beach. So this crime of passion took place on the beach here. Celebrity. The Devil. Spirit, what else? So these people are definitely tied to the devil here. So I'm seeing meeting here, okay? So I was taken to like some type of meeting of some kind that was taking place. I feel like this has to do with like this party type of thing going on, okay? This is what I was trafficked for this meeting here. I'm also seeing tunnel now. This meeting could have taken place in some type of tunnel, or something about a tunnel, or what, I was sent through some type of a tunnel of some kind. That's interesting. Dang it. Spirit, what else is going on here? I'm seeing this male energy again. Spirit, what else is going on here? I'm seeing gift, so I could have given to somebody as like a gift, or like what the fuck? I'm seeing perversion here. This perversion is taking place out here on this beach. Spirit, what else is going on? So this one, I'm seeing justice again, okay? This damn justice card keep on the hell coming up. It's pissing me the hell off, okay? Justice and celebrity is out here. This could have been like, I don't know if this is like saying that there were like celebrities and government officials of some kind at this shindig ass thing going on here. Abuse, neglect. Drugs, poison. So I was abused, neglected, drugged, or poisoned. Spirit is saying. Travel. This is speaking to trafficking. Imprisonment. So this speaks to being held captive, hostage. These people sick, man. Spirit, what else is going on here? I'm seeing something about some kind of meeting could have been taking place in inside some type of tunnel. Some kind of meeting could have taken place inside some type of tunnel, or something about inside of a tunnel at a meeting. Okay, this could be where these collaborations were made, or money exchanged, or you know, they be doing all kinds of shit in these damn tunnels and shit. This is getting on my nerves. This is getting to make my damn head hurt. Okay, so Spirit, what else? What else is going on here? So I'm seeing death and boat here. So there was a death that took place. On this boat here. There's something about the beach, perversion, a boat. Yeah, child, man-made disaster. Death, boat, child, man-made disaster due to some type of perversion out here on this beach. We're out here for motherfucker sick, twisted, sexual damn fantasies and shit. Missing. Missing children. Seeing surveillance, mind control. I'm also seeing fake deaths here, okay? So it's like somebody did die. It's like somebody's death was faked here, or something here. Strangulation. Healing. Dismemberment. Trapped. There is trapped. Caged like fucking animals. How many children was dismembered? Spirit, what else is, any other messages? So I'm seeing accomplice partners in crime here. So there's a lot of accomplices. There's a lot of partners in crimes as it relates to the situation, Spirit is saying. Okay. Seeing water here. Something about the water. Okay. You have the beach, boat, water. What is going on here, y'all? Burial, the bottom of the deck. So this could like literally be like children's bodies being buried or dumped somewhere or what have you. We got homicide. That's interesting. I'm seeing family and gifts. It's like the family gave this child to a gift. And it's interesting because you see this man and this woman here. You see this child here. Almost like this family gave this child as a gift to someone here. And you got motel here with like secret fire. This is crazy. Okay, guys. I'm going to get up out this energy. This shouldn't start making my head hurt. Okay. I'm tired, guys. Maybe you all resonated with some of this. Maybe it brought back some type of memories for some of you all, okay? But, yeah, I really just kind of wanted to break down this situation. I could have literally had this done a long time ago. I started on this yesterday, and they were literally being a bitch about me exercising my right to freedom of speech. But we finally got it done, guys, okay? So now I got to edit and piece this thing together for you all. What have you. So, yeah. Hopefully this gave y'all some enlightenment. Especially if you feel like your parents are not your real parents. Or what have you. We just broke the whole situation down from your real parents, what went on with your real parents, to what went on with your adopted parents, to what went on after your birth, and, you know, and anything else that happened thereafter. Okay? So I thank you all so very much for listening and for watching. I thank you all for getting through this entire segment. Oh, have you guys? If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.